Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Around.
It's like exactly the same. It covers the Jackson and still picks up.
Oh my god, it is! Oh my god. And the crowd goes wild.
Oh boy.
All right, so now I
He
guess
is sitting in the lane this time instead, hoping to catch Samdi off guard because the support is not here.
that's a flash in. Teddy looking for some gravitum stuns as well, and that is going to lock down Samdi. He's real dead, and that's first blood going to Teddy. The bad news begins early here for Hanwha Esports.
And once again, it's in the bottom
Life
lane.
Esports. And Keen is actually going to walk back and try and get some of this experience. The plate goes in as LM now landing the Q onto Onfleek. They have to get out of the way of the turret as they are going to be able to lock down the kill. Another Q comes in for Keen. And he keeps himself alive, and yep. Now Fate's level 6 as well, some gameplay ready as he throws out the ulti and does get the stun as well. That is two very easy kills here for Kwangdong Freecs, and this one started even...
You're going to get your ult cooldown faster too, you know? It's super efficient.
Wow, what was that? It was like Karis and Onfleek watching as spectators as the Drake falls down. It's like they're out just like watching the gladiators in the Colosseum. They're like, oh yes, very good battle there. Because, you know, they have English accents in ancient Rome. As, okay, in goes LM, now gets the kickback, and yeah, Mister once again, doors in the wrong spot as he got transferred all the way across the map. And that is going to... Yep, now Teddy here without Hoyt right now. LM is going to turn up. Karis over here as well, but he's just sort of swimming through the bottom jungle as this tower is going to fall down. We'll see whether Shelly grabs herself another charge.
She should be able to. Keen doesn't have ult, and they know this. They know the timing of it.
Yeah. And yep, Dudu and Onfleek going to try and get this one as teleport does come out. Keen going to start up a fight here. The needlework does come. Would be the Kwangdong Freecs. Like,
it's
God
the dream.
Mode. That is the absolute dream. And it's going to be Hextech. Okay, we've got an interesting one on our hands because this one...
No package, so Hanwha Esports is a bit of a questionable engage.
Well, yeah, it's going to be Hoyt going down very, very low. He's in the bouncing castle, and he is just going to fall. Let's see whether anything can be brought back as Moonlight Vigil comes through, but it's going to be denied on that ward. Chicken's not going to be the option here for Keen right now as Hoyt dives in once again. Does manage to go golden as now Keen gets himself into the back line. Samdi getting taken down low as the ulti is running. The flash from Keen manages to lock down the Jinx here before he does eventually fall. It's a 1-for-1 trade though, and I don't think Jinx is necessarily the biggest target as in goes LM and manages to find Onfleek. Teddy also able to get the Calibrum Q snipes as well, and this means it should be sole point for Kwangdong Freecs, but Hanwha Esports, maybe a little bit of fight still left in them. The mist goes in, but now Dudu won't have that for the re-engage possibility. Teddy is so healthy.
No big ones for Karis. He's just out of rockets here. That's the end of the story. You're out of rockets, you lost your Jinx, you don't have the damage to fight
Teddy does finish it off by poking her in the eye. LM now clearing out some vision around this area as Hoyt lands yet another hook, but he is going to die for it. I'm not sure whether that's exactly what you wanted there, Hoyt. Maybe getting a little bit overly excited as the Moonlight Vigil does come down. It's ever really going to do it. It's -1 in the chat. Fate now as well is going to get discovered here by Karis. He takes a fair bit of damage, but does survive for the moment. LM is over here though. Doesn't have his kick available. And now Teddy going to get snagged by a Super Mega Death Rocket. And LM is so incredibly low as Karis is the target here for Teddy, but he's trolled by vision. The door is set up and Dudu will say goodbye. And Kwangdong Freecs, they're falling apart at the seams.
Yeah, this is really, I mean, you had no right to be here right now against a grouped up Hanwha Esports that you know was here. You knew they were in this area, and they have the damage when everybody is dead to do the Baron, but they don't have enough damage to just walk up and take this, so you don't need to be fighting for vision this hard. You could have just taken a more defensive posture around the right side of the Baron pit. There were a lot of different ways to play this, and I get it, because Keen's on the side lane, he's going to get an inner turret, and if you actually group up around Baron and slow it down...
Package going to be used just in celebration.
Well, I mean,
this goes down instantly.
Like I said, he picked it up a little bit early, and I think the idea was if they wrestle...
Keen now trying to catch this wave as there is no Baron available, but there is still a lot of damage. Samdi feeling much better this time around. Scoreline doesn't quite tell us the story, and let's see who's going to be able to lock this one down. It's all about this Hextech Drake. It will be so valuable for these teams. Sonic Wave not actually enough range as Hoyt goes in yet again. This time Keen is there for the follow-up as Karis goes golden off on the backside. That is a kickback for Samdi. There is no real response. Karis gets himself out as now Keen dashes on top of him. The Corki has been destroyed and Keen's even able to get out of there. Teddy's at full health once again. Vista extraordinarily low, but Samdi, he still has the damage available. Can they get Ellen back towards this fight? And the answer looks like it's going to be yes, as the man advantage is there for Kwangdong Freecs.
Keen's here too. He doesn't have his ultimate, but he's a Tryndamere, so he can get into the back line. And Hanwha Esports have to give this up, and it's a huge quirky error of positioning. Like there, maybe he gets out. We're watching a little bit of a different team fight. I mean, a very different team fight.
Well, he's going for it yet again, this time with the Hextech Soul available as well. And Kwangdong Freecs, they can use this one so well. Remember,
who's on the side lane? It's Keen.
Yeah, and they're going to stop Fate's back as well, and also gets the flash. This is a bit of a whoopsie, but Keen is going to be able to push down this inner turret on the top side of the map, so that will get some extra money back for them.
Yeah. And
they do need to play these side lanes, right? Because right now, Keen is hitting critical mass.
You can't. I don't know if you can do this as Hanwha Esports, because Keen's here. They're grouping up. Fate has teleport, and he's just waiting to use it.
Yeah, and if Ellen gets a good delivery here, it's real dangerous. Hoyt going to come on through as Teddy putting down these Sentinels, and there's the CC. Karis throws the package out, but he immediately just evacuates the area. Keen dashes out of this fight as well, as the hook is going to go wide as Teddy was fishing for it, but doesn't quite get there. Samdi going to lock down the kill on the jungler, though, as Karis in trouble. There's Twin Blades on this Tryndamere, though, and he's also got an ultimate. He'll be absolutely fine. Depth charge onto Samdi, and there is the follow-up from Teddy as well, as he lands the Q-snipe. It's actually the Syndra that grabs the kill, and Kwangdong Freecs. Oh man, this game has been an absolute roller coaster. Where's KT? As Kwangdong finally do manage to win this fight.
I think that Hanwha Esports are letting the emotions get the better of him here, as Dudu wants to try to turn one back, but he will go down here after this mist evaporates. He's even going to use his stopwatch. He just has to buy time. He has to buy time if he can.
Well, Kane's actually going to die. As, they all kind of bailed from the situation. Dudu is real scary. And King without ult is a real worry, as now we're going to look for the fight onto Teddy. He just kills him!
And Hoyt's
Dudu
low.
is a one-man army!
Hoyt's low. He's not going to be able to catch him here. He's going to evacuate himself. Doesn't know what else is going on the map. Has very limited information. He'd be Baron for Hanwha Esports, and
likely to still be a 50-50 unless we can see a great Crescent Guard come through from on fleek, and it looks like Ellum not actually going to go for it, so they're going to give away another Baron.
Yeah, there's no way he can even go for the fifth side of the fight as the Tryndamere, so this should be your opportunity to hit some rockets.
Well, he definitely needs to. Those ones sidestepped really nicely here from Kwangdong Freecs. As Hoyt taking a bit of damage, Moonlight Vigil comes in, the Crescent Guard goes down as well. Hoyt, I think, managed to do enough work there, but is going to go down very, very early, as Onfleet going to dive on top of Fate, but he just explodes. Teddy grabs that kill, but it's Samdi that locks down the Syndra as well. LM at half health, but Keen's at full. He has his flash available. Can he be the hero? Teddy just swoops in him, obliterates him. The kickback now onto Dudu gets him out of this fight completely. Karis is dead once again, as Keen dealt with him offside. And now Dudu trying to grab them, but it looks like it'll be the Elder here for Kwangdong Freecs. And once again, we go up the ride on the roller coaster.
And Kwangdong Freecs just push Hanwha Esports back down. This was such a great fight for them, considering how things...
F-Sword is there as well. I'm actually really interested in whether or not he's building an Infinity Edge as his last item, because that would just be the ultimate side laning build here for the Tryndamere.
If you guys are going to do it, now Hanwha feel the pressure. Okay, we have to start this, and this is when Kwangdong Freecs are going to engage. Keen, once again, just untouched on the side.
Yep, Teddy going to take a lot of damage there. That's the rocket that needs to land, as the Baron is going to go over to Hanwha Esports, but can they win the fight? Immediately, both carries are just absolutely dead. Teddy's at half health, but it doesn't really matter. Keen presses the R button. That makes him absolutely immortal, and Teddy once again just dashing forward. And it doesn't matter if you have 3 Barons if you lose the 50 gold in your Nexus.
Yeah, that's all that matters at the very end. And once again, Keen just runs away with it. He and the Syndra here are able to lock down carries so easily. Teddy is ready to pop anybody who's in range of him. And Hanwha Esports grossly, I think, misunderstand how to play this quirky comp. Game 1, failed the early game to make sure that Corky can actually get his items online. And in game 2, they have a really stable, easy mid-game. They're ahead when we reach the 25-30 minute mark, but they cannot stick the landing. They can't hit the Corky rockets. The positioning has problems. And Kwangdong Freecs show that in games like this, where you're the one who's hesitating, they will pull the trigger. They will get